I want to start off with actually a message for Rachel. I know hosting these kind of open mics, like over the experience, really a thankless job, so I'm not going to thank you, I'm just going to get on with my story. So I was watching Fox News with my parents because I want to see how the other half lives, and there was this segment on the Epstein files, and it went about as normal as you could hope for a Fox News segment on the Epstein files, but someone with a really good sense of humor, and I promise this is true, picked the outro to commercial music as Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child of Mine, that was quite a scare for me. And no matter how you feel about Fox News, I can assume we all think that's kind of an inappropriate music choice, right? But it got me thinking, like, what other kind of inappropriate music choices are there out there? And I thought of it, and I was like, okay, reporting live from the scene of the house fire, this has been Preston Hoops for Fox News. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me hard to go. All right, maybe for a younger crowd, all right. To keep it political though, I'm not really a fan of the death penalty. I've had this conversation with people a million times over the years, but the one that sticks out to me though was with my friend from college, and she said to me, you know, if somebody murdered your entire family, wouldn't you be for the death penalty? And I said, well, Alexa, you'd have to do better than my entire family for me to change my opinion on the death penalty. Maybe if you murdered somebody on the Sixers or the Eagles, I'd give more of a shit than my entire family. But, you know, that's that. And we're not even talking like a Saquon Barkley or a Tyrese Maxey either. Like, I changed my mind on the death penalty for the murder of Trendon Watford. If you're not familiar with Trendon Watford, that's okay, that's the point of the joke. But what I know is that back in November, I saw Trendon Watford record a triple-double, so he's got greatness in him. And I would be very sad if he were murdered. My mom doesn't particularly like that joke because I, have sympathy for the murder of Trendon Watford and not for her, but the audience of that joke is not my mother. The intended audience for that joke is Trendon Watford. So if Trendon is out there, just let me know what you think of it. I'm pushing 30, which for me is a little too old to be going clubbing. I mean, you could be right at home in a club at age 30, but for me, I've been getting Steely Dan recently, so I'm probably a little too old to be going clubbing. My clubbing days are probably behind me. But that said, through sheer art of peer pressure, I was at a club last fall with some friends, and I was actually having a good time. The only problem was that when the DJ started to play a certain song, that song being Up by Cardi B. And I normally like that song, but when I heard a whole room full of women scream, "Broke boys don't deserve no pussy," I know that's right. As an unemployed man, it kind of hurt my feelings, I was like, what do you mean broke boys don't deserve no pussy? Like, come on, it's me, guys, it's me. The whole rest of the night, I felt like I was some dude, like, going around with, like, change rattling around in a cup, like, spare pussy for the poor, anyone? Spare pussy, please? For the record, I did not get laid that night. I did make out with a woman who was 13 years older than me, though. Yeah. I did not go home with her, though. She had the kids for the weekend, and I did not want her teenage son to beat me up the next morning. It's not a problem for me anymore, though. I do have a girlfriend now, and she's really cool. What I like most about her is all the music she recommends me. I get this, like, really diverse array of music from her. Most recently, she recommended me a song by this underground, like, ambient kind of band. And it was really neat. I put it on in the car while I was driving, and like it started out with like this really neat beat, like and then like after that, this like droning, like almost ethereal humming came on. It was like ooh, and I was really grooving out to this song. And then I realized my check engine light came on. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, it turns out I forgot to hit play entirely. In the back, we finally got him. Oh man, I don't have too much time left, so I do want to just correct a wrong that I said at the beginning. Thank you very much, Rachel, and thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.